What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. We have some more Dragon Ball Daima news content and updates for you guys. This is probably some of the most exciting Dragon Ball Daima news we have gotten in a very long time. Shout out to Geekdom 101. I'll leave a link to him down in the description below. He is the absolute king at updating us with Dragon Ball Daima and giving us insights and in-depths on what we can expect when Dragon Ball Daima does release. So make sure you guys do go check him out. I'll also leave a link in the description down below to the live stream that he specifically does in regards to this content that he does reveal in this tweet, so you guys can go check that out as well. But this right here is probably some of the most exciting news that we've gotten so far with Sparking Zero. So we're gonna go ahead and review this. Before we do anything, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, ring that notification bell if you want to be updated with all types of Dragon Ball content. But let's go ahead and get into this right away. From the beginning, Geekdom 101 tweets out here saying, okay, so here's a bullet point from the Dragon Ball Daima stream yesterday morning directly from me and some guy copying what I said and adding S word, whatever. So getting into these bullet points that he's made right here. Okay, the first bullet point, he says new character Irisu from the Dragon Realm wants to create / conjure their own Majin entity like Buu, or entity like Buu. I know of at least 2 new Buus in Daima, one chubby like Fat Buu and one that looks like Kid Buu. Names rhyme with Buu / Boo. You know, that's, if you guys are wondering what that means, in the original Japanese sub, they refer to Buu as B-O-O, and then obviously in the original dub or Funimation dub, they refer to Buu as B-U-U. So if you guys don't know what that means, that's what it basically means. It says here, neither of these are the final villains because they appear to be failed experiments. So it seems like we have yet to be revealed who will be the main villain in Dragon Ball Daima. We have absolutely no idea who it is. The Irisu character that Geekdom specifically refers to here in the first point, if you look at the very first Dragon Ball Daima trailer, right about here, this eye sort of character right here is in fact pointing to Irisu. That is a character from the Demon Realm, and this character specifically wants to create their own Majin entity, basically a entity that is very similar to Buu. I am not entirely sure what this Buu-like creature is going to consist of. I'm not too sure if they're going to have the same exact sort of abilities as Buu, you know, like the regeneration, the ability to be able to absorb other beings and stuff like that. They very well could have those abilities. We're just going to have to see. From what it sounds like, it seems like they're failed experiments, so it doesn't seem like they're going to be as strong as, you know, Majin Buu and Kid Buu was when they were first revealed in the Buu saga of Dragon Ball Z. But I found that to be very interesting. It seems like we have yet to be revealed a lot more of the characters from Dragon Ball Daima. So if you guys want to be updated when we do find more about the villains from Dragon Ball Daima, again, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. I'll let you guys know as soon as I get the information updated. But we're going to go to the second bullet point, and this is probably the bullet point that I thought was most exciting, and this is more than likely going to be confirmed. I do trust Geekdom with everything that he says. He has been right so far with all of his predictions for Dragon Ball Daima, so if there's anybody you can trust with the Dragon Ball Daima leaks, it is definitely Geekdom. It says here, I saw Super Saiyan Kid Goku. I do not know yet what other forms he uses. So I'm making this very clear. He doesn't say that he heard from somebody that Super Saiyan Kid Goku will be in Dragon Ball Daima. He himself has specifically seen Super Saiyan Kid Goku within Dragon Ball Daima. Does this mean we will have Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3? We don't know if it's after Super's timeline, so we don't know if that'll consist of Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, stuff like that. But we do know at the very least Super Saiyan Kid Goku or Mini Goku, whatever you want to call him, will at least be able to transform into a Super Saiyan. If he is able to do that, I would assume, this is just my own assumption, I'm not putting anything in Geekdom's mouth or anything like that, this is just my own speculation, that Vegeta will also be able to transform into a Super Saiyan as well. That is just my assumption. I am not entirely sure what other transformations they will use. They could use more transformations. I really hope that they don't. You know, I really want this to be more story-based and not just hard, intense battles and stuff like that. While they are fun, you know, I really just want a good adventurous story that, you know, we can really stick with. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Vegeta, though, that does go to our third point. Right here, he says Vegeta will use a form he never used before. So I want to make this very, very clear. Okay, I want to make this very, very, very clear. In the live stream that Geekdom does specifically, he does say, I think Vegeta uses something that he's never used before. So I want us to be very, very careful with that. Again, take all of this with a grain of salt. This is secondhand information. So, but disregarding that, I'm not sure if this means Vegeta will get a new transformation in Daima. I'm not sure if there's just like a weird aura, you know, that he has and he just uses a brand new move. We can assume though that Vegeta will have an important role in the Dragon Ball Daima story. A long time ago, it did seem like Goku and Supreme Kai were going to be the leading roles, and they still most likely are, but it seems like the story will not just be focused on them. Vegeta and Piccolo will also have a significant impact on the story as well. So it seems like they're going to be shifting this away from being all about Goku and the Supreme Kai, and they're also going to give some side characters some attention as well. I do not know if there's anything said about Gohan just yet. We're going to have to wait. I'm not saying that Gohan will not be in the series. I'm not saying that Gohan is less likely to be in the series. We just have not seen anything in regards to Gohan just yet. But now, in terms of the fourth point, he says here, there is an elder Namekian in episode 1. Unsure who it is at the moment and their role. I'm expecting / hoping for a ton of new info about the cosmology of the series. So we're not too sure who that elder Namekian is. It could be Zalama, you know, it could be, you know, some random new Namekian. I've seen some people say it could be Manito. I don't think it would be Manito. It would make absolutely no sense for it to be Manito, but I'm hoping for a brand new character. I want Dragon Ball Daima to introduce brand new characters. You know, I don't want them to reuse things that we've already seen before. I want brand new characters. I want a brand new story. You know, I want a brand new sense of world building and stuff like that. I don't want them to keep reusing the same thing until a point where it begins to get repetitive, you know, and that's what's very refreshing about Dragon Ball Daima. You know, it's going to give us something that we're not necessarily used to seeing as Dragon Ball fans. And, you know, it could turn out really, really bad. It could turn out really, really well. We're just going to have to wait and see. But as of right now, I'm really hoping that this Elder Namekian that we do see in episode 1, I'm really hoping it is a new Namekian that we do see. I'm assuming that this Elder Namekian appears when the Z Fighters or our heroes try to use the Dragon Balls to reverse what happened to them being turned into kids. Because if you guys don't know already, the characters in Dragon Ball, or Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo, when they're turned into kids, it's not a wish done from the Dragon Balls like it is in GT. In Dragon Ball Daima, them being reverted into kids is a curse that is being put upon them. It's not a wish of the Dragon Balls or some sort. So when the Dragon Balls are summoned, it is not meant to turn them into kids. It's meant to do the opposite. It's meant to revert them back to their natural states, but evidently we do not see that because it's probably not within the Dragon Ball's powers. So we move from that and they're probably going to go on this adventure to get their bodies back, more than likely. I thought this was really interesting though. Seeing that Super Saiyan Kid Goku within Dragon Ball Daima being leaked was very, very exciting to me. I wonder what that's going to actually consist of, because it seems like they're going to now be giving us a mixture of not just OG Dragon Ball vibes, going on an adventure and discovering a whole new world, but it also seems like they're going to be sneaking in a little bit of Dragon Ball Z vibes in there with the Super Saiyan transformations and intense battle scenes and stuff like that. So I am absolutely excited for that. But yeah, no, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about this. Hopefully this makes you guys a little bit more open to Dragon Ball Daima and it doesn't, you know, suppress you from overlooking the series simply because Goku and the rest of the cast has turned into kids again. But I don't know. We're going to have to see. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Leave a like if you guys really did enjoy the video. It really, really does help me out. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.